Oh, hello, and happy Live Tuesday with yours truly. Oh, you all know me. I don't have to say my name. Guess what? Today is September 12th, and it is my baby sister's birthday. She hates it when I call her baby sister. Well, all my sisters actually hate it when I say baby sisters, but this is my real baby sister that comes right after me. Her name is Sitabile. So I'm Stembile. She is Stabile. And we call her Star, and they call me Stem. Happy 57th birthday, my dear baby sis. Oh, I know you're catching up. So I'm trying to run away, and every year I turn around and you're trying to catch up. So today she turns 57. So please wish my baby sister Star a happy birthday. I hope and pray that God gives you many more happy birthdays as well as good health. So today, my topic is choosing peace over pain. Many of you know what I do. I'm a mental health professional. I'm also a life and career coach. And many a time I'm meeting with people that are having difficulties in their personal lives, business life, career lives, even relationships. And I've noticed that it's very hard for people to choose peace over pain. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean pain of being ill and pain of being in pain, but pain of reacting to a situation that will cause you pain, stress, just mental exhaustion. That's pain. So many a time, I don't even think that we understand how much power we have over how we respond or react to situations. How much power that we have at how we look at certain situations or how we view certain situations. Perception is power. Perception is very powerful. What do I mean? How we perceive something, how we see something, how we look at something is very powerful. Again, it equates to how well we communicate our needs, our wants, and our desires. So, how we see something, or how we hear or understand what is being said to us, or what is being said, will ultimately determine how we communicate, how we receive that message, or how we just don't receive the message, hence causing all sorts of pain, painful moments and painful reactions in our lives. So, the gentle reminder today is, do you know how much power you have on how your day goes, on how this moment goes? I don't know who I'm saying this message to, but I've realized that every time that I come in with a message, like this year during the live days or any other day that I post, that a message is going to someone. But somebody needs to take responsibility of that power that they have. Maybe you're waiting for someone to apologize to you. Maybe you're waiting for someone to clarify and make things right for you. But then what's missing is them understanding what is it that you need. Because many a time we're looking, for someone to make things right for us. But then what does right look like? What is it that they need to do in order to make things right? Have you made that clear? Is that clear to someone of what they need to do in order for things to make right? And then is it also, a responsibility of yours to also hear and understand from the other side? Let's say this is an employer employee position with a manager, or you're at work and the conflict is at work, or maybe it's with a spouse or a loved one, that you're just in this space where, do I choose peace or do I want this pain, to go on, and I can fight this, and I can just be resentful and I can be angry at it? Or do I want to make an understanding where sometimes, I hate to tell you this, we have to agree to disagree? That, you know what, I know what would work for me, and I know what you're saying, but that's not what will work for me. But in order to get to a truce, I'm going to agree to disagree. But just don't ignore someone and don't say anything. And you go, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to say anything. That whatever, I'm not going to say anything. I have seen it destroy a lot of relationships, whether it's friendships or even, personal relationships or work relationships, the whatever. I'm not going to say anything. So when you say whatever, I'm not going to say anything or forget it, you actually have said something. I'm always reminding people to say, many a time we think, well, you know what, I'm not even going to give this time of the day, so I'm not even going to say anything. When you do that, you actually have said something, because in that silence is also, your expression of that I don't want to talk about it or forget you. It's said in silence. And what's so bad about not, saying anything or not expressing what your needs are or what your desires are is you give the other person or the other people room to interpret what it is that you mean. And guess what happens? They can put any words to your actions, anything. They can assume that this is what you mean, even though it's not what you mean, because you just left it blank. And when you got a blank slate, why not? You get, have you ever seen with kids, you get a blank piece of paper and you leave pens around the colors? Man, they're going to go to town, write things down, and they will be coloring and they will be painting. That's what happens when we don't express ourselves, when we don't say anything, and we leave it to, you know what, forget it, I'm not going to say something, forget it, I'm not going to even, correct them, or I'm not going to even express myself anymore, because then forget it, they don't get it. So what happens is we leave this room for anybody and everybody to interpret what it is that we are saying or we are expressing, when many at a time I've noticed that it's wrong. They're not correct. Because if you're going to assume what I'm thinking and assume what I'm, feeling, then you most likely will assume wrong, because that's not, it's very, rare that somebody will pinpoint exactly, what you're feeling. They might say what you're feeling, but then why you're feeling it, they might not have the right interpretation of why you felt that way. And it's always up to us to choose peace over pain. That means we have to be open to communication. We have to be open to speak up and say what it is that we desire, what it is that we want to say. So the gentle reminder this week again is to put yourself in that, checkmate. What are you feeling? Who do you need to clear things with? Is there somebody that you need to clear things with? Express yourself. Say something about it. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how they made you feel, and attempt at resolving whatever is lingering out there. They always say when you communicate your needs, you actually free yourself. So I hope that this is you today, that you be able to openly express yourself and express your needs in this day, to choose peace over pain. I'm always saying, let's normalize peace. Let's normalize peace. And it's actually a saying that I've been saying to myself as well. Because then with the COVID-19 here, oh man, it's been hard to get, peaceful. It's been hard to really get into that mindset or state of mind that you're just at peace with yourself, at peace with life in itself, at peace with people around you, with situations around you. It's been difficult, and many people, believe it or not, are still struggling with unemployment. They're still struggling with losses of loved ones that they lost, and not that, just lost within COVID, but even during, this time that every day that we are living, people are still losing loved ones. So there's always something that is happening in our lives that we constantly have to make sure that we allow ourselves to choose peace, to embrace life, to embrace the changes, but most of all, to express what it is that we are feeling and express our needs. So until next time, I hope this information was helpful to you, and I will see you again next Tuesday on another live with yours truly, Dr. Stem. And as I always say, be encouraged. And once again, happy birthday, Star.